Hello my YouTube family, welcome back again. The night Regina Daniels finally decided to return was one of the longest nights of her life. Rain tapped gently against the glass window, mirroring the heaviness in her heart. Alone in her room, she sat curious on the bed, her eyes swollen from tears that had refused to stop falling. Fame had taught her how to smile before cameras, but nothing had prepared her for the silence that comes when loss feels fractioned. For days, Regina had tried to convince herself that she was strong enough to stay away, strong enough to choose pride over vulnerability. But strength, she learned, is not always about walking away. Sometimes it is about returning with humility. And her thought drifted endlessly to Ned Nwoko. Behind his calm exterior, she knew there was a man deeply wounded, a man who had given her protection, guidance and structure when her life was spinning under the weight of stardom. Yet misunderstanding has slowly poisoned their peace. Harsh words spoken in anger, assumptions left unchecked, silence stretched too far. Social media had not helped. Every headline felt like a knife. Every comment felt like judgment from people who had never lived a day in her shoes. Regina felt torn between being a public figure and a wife trying to save her home. That night, Regina Daniels fell to her knees and wept, not for the world to see, but for the love she feared she was losing. She whispered apologies into the empty room she was, words she wished she had spoken earlier. In that broken moment, clarity came. She realized she did not want to be right. She wanted peace. With trembling hands, she picked up her phone and sent a message to Ned Nwoko. Simple, honest, raw. She asked for forgiveness. She asked for a chance to speak, woman to man, wife to husband. When the reply came, short but welcoming, her heart shattered and healed at the same time. So Regina Daniel apologized to her husband through their WhatsApp chat. Guys, I want us to read from her WhatsApp chat with Ned Nwoko. In her word, as I read from her WhatsApp chat with Ned, she said, "Hey Ned, I know I'm the last person you want to hear from right now, but please just read this." And Ned replied to her and said, "What do you want, Regina?" Regina said, "I miss you. I mess up and I know. Sorry isn't enough, but I'm really sorry." And Ned replied her and said, "It's funny how people realize you are worth after they have hurt you." Regina replied him and said, "I was confused. I thought I wanted something else, but the truth is, no one has ever loved me like you do." Ned replied her and said, "And yet you still left." Regina said, "Please Ned, give me one more chance. I will prove to you that I've changed." After that, her journey back to the house felt like a walk through memory lane. Every street reminded her of laughter, argument, shared dreams, and promises once made. By the time she arrived, tears blurred her vision. Inside the living room, Ned Nwoko sat quietly. The space between them felt heavier than words. Regina could barely lift her head. Her voice broke as she spoke. She took responsibility for her actions, her impatience, her emotional reactions, and the influence of outside voices. She admitted she had allowed pride to blind her and silence to replace communications. She cried openly, not as an actress performing a scene, but as a wife pouring out her soul. She begged not for sympathy, but for understanding. She told him she missed home, not the building, but the sense of belonging. The sense of belonging they once shared. Ned Nwoko listened, his eyes revealing pain he had long concealed. When he finally spoke, his voice carried disappointment but also love. He admitted that her absence had left a void one no wealth or power could fill. He confessed his own mistakes, moments of rigidity, unspoken expectations, and emotional distance. In that moment, pride fell away on both sides. What remained was truth. Regina promised to return not as a rebellious spirit, but as a wiser woman. She promised growth, patience, and respect. She asked to come home, not as a defeated wife, but as a partner ready to rebuild. Ned stood slowly and embraced her. That embrace carried forgiveness, relief, and hope. It was not the end of their struggles, but it was the beginning of healing. As Regina stepped fully back into the house, she felt lighter. The words no longer whispered conflict. They echoed second chance. She understood now that love is not sustained by passion alone, but by humility, communications, and forgiveness. In the days that followed, the house slowly filled with warmth again. Conversations replaced silence. Laughter consciously returned. Regina found renewed focus in her career, while Ned offered support grounded in understanding. In this fictional ending, Regina Daniels' return was not forced by pressure or fear, but chosen by love. A love strong enough to apologize, a love brave enough to return. I think I'll be ending it. Thank you guys for watching. Please do like the video, share it, and subscribe. We'll see you back in the next video. Have a wonderful day.